You've probably seen this strange picture more than once. You are standing at the crossing, an endless freight train rushes by with a bang, and suddenly you notice some of the cars are absolutely empty. Huge open platforms carry literally nothing. Why do railway companies around the world spend millions of dollars on transportation of ordinary air? After all, it happens daily and on a colossal scale. It's definitely not a dispatcher's mistake. In this video, we will analyze the harsh laws of logistics and understand why an empty train in the world of big business is sometimes much more profitable than a train stuffed with cargo to the very top. Let's turn on the usual logic. If a business carries emptiness, it loses money. To move a multi-ton iron car, you need to burn tons of expensive fuel. Add to this rail wear, wages for train drivers, and fees for the use of tracks. Driving an empty train across the country seems like the purest madness. But railway workers know how to count every penny. They never do anything for nothing. What are the hidden reasons that make them send empty cars thousands of kilometers away, completely ignoring common sense? The first and most common reason is geography. The fact is that most of the cargo flows on the planet work only in one direction. Imagine a coal mine or a grain elevator. From there, the trains carry raw materials to the end consumer, to factories or to seaports. The train arrived, the cars were completely unloaded, and that's it. There is no coal or grain in the port that needs to be taken back to the mine. And there's nothing to replace it. You won't load boxes with smartphones or household appliances into a dirty coal car, will you? It's called a return flight. To repeat the cycle, the cars must return to the starting point. And for the sake of the next load, the empty train obediently goes thousands of kilometers back. The second reason is the most complex mathematics of transport network management. Wagons are continuously migrating around the country, and there is a constant imbalance in the system. For example, in one region, due to seasonal harvesting, a wild shortage of grain carriers begins, while in another, they are idle. So that the system does not get paralyzed, logisticians work ahead. They assemble empty trains in advance and distill them to where demand is about to flare up. It works exactly the same as Uber or Yandex taxi algorithms. Do you remember how there are no cars in the sleeping area in the morning and there is an excess in the city center? Taxi drivers have to go to empty areas without passengers to continue earning. The scale is different on the railway, but the logic is the same. But why not just leave the car at the station? Let him stand and wait for the accompanying cargo to appear. It sounds logical, but in practice it will bring even more losses. First of all, a wagon is an expensive asset. Every day of his downtime is a lost profit. Secondly, the railway tracks at the stations have a strictly limited capacity. If you fill them with hundreds of unused cars, there will be a huge logistical traffic jam. The fines for this are huge. Therefore, sending an empty car to where it is needed right now is much cheaper than leaving it to rust on the spare tracks waiting for a miracle. And now a striking fact. In large industrialized countries, the share of empty mileage of freight cars is from 30% to 40% of all traffic on rails. Almost every third car is going absolutely empty right now. And this is not a crisis, this is a normal state of the world economy. Empty cars don't carry air, they carry future profit. Behind them are supercomputers and thousands of logisticians who balance world trade every second. Have you often noticed such empty trains? Write in the comments what other riddles of transport you would like to know about. Like, subscribe to the channel, and see you in new issues.